husbandry, and logistics. An entire hidden world dedicated to delivering millions of turkeys to our plates every year. In this video, we'll pull back the curtain on modern turkey production, tracing each step with a fresh perspective that challenges us to think deeper about our food choices. From the sophisticated science of breeding and biosecurity to the vast processing plants humming with automated efficiency, you'll see how every detail from egg incubation to distribution plays a pivotal role. Get ready to discover the story few of us know about, yet almost all of us taste when that holiday meal arrives. By understanding the journey from egg to table, we gain insights into the breeding techniques, housing systems, feeding regimens, and health protocols that underpin this vast industry. We'll also touch on sustainability efforts, animal welfare considerations, and how technologies like automation and biosecurity measures help maintain efficiency and safety. This video aims to give you a closer look at a process that is both scientifically advanced and economically significant. The global turkey industry. A brief overview. Turkey farming has evolved significantly over the past few decades, becoming a global enterprise that supplies fresh and processed products to countless markets. The U.S. remains a major player, but countries like Brazil, Canada, and several European nations also have thriving turkey sectors. Consumers seek out turkey for its lean protein content, cultural significance, and versatility. From whole roasted birds to deli slices and ground meat. Large agribusinesses often practice vertical integration, handling everything from hatchery operations to processing. This consolidation improves consistency, lowers costs, and meets strict market standards. At the same time, innovation in genetics, feed formulations, and disease control contributes to improved performance and quality. Despite competition from other proteins like chicken, turkey continues to carve out a strong niche, particularly during festive times when demand surges. Turkey breeding and genetics. Modern commercial turkey breeds are carefully selected for traits like rapid weight gain, robust breast development, and disease resistance. The well-known broad-breasted turkey is a classic example of selective breeding optimized for meat production. Achieving these traits, however, requires a delicate balance to avoid potential genetic issues like reduced fertility or susceptibility to certain ailments. Breeding companies run specialized programs, often housing parent stock in controlled environments to ensure consistent egg production. Advanced genetic testing helps track lineage, monitor performance, and maintain genetic diversity. Eggs are collected, graded, and sent to hatcheries outfitted with sophisticated systems that automate temperature, humidity, and rotation. This upstream focus on genetics and reproduction sets the tone for the entire supply chain, aiming to produce healthy poults capable of strong growth. Hatcheries, where life begins. At hatcheries, fertile turkey eggs undergo a detailed incubation process that lasts about 28 days. During this period, the eggs are kept in high-tech machines that regulate temperature, humidity, and gentle rotation, mimicking natural conditions. Toward the end of incubation, eggs are moved to hatching units where the poults emerge. Immediately after hatching, poults are sorted, graded, and given vaccinations against common diseases like avian influenza. Automated conveyor belts often move the chicks through various stations to reduce manual handling and improve efficiency. Poults then receive their first feed and water to jumpstart growth. Maintaining strict sanitation in hatcheries is crucial, as any contamination can spread quickly and compromise an entire flock. Early rearing, the first few weeks. After leaving the hatchery, the young turkeys, or poults, are transported to brooder houses designed to keep them warm and protected. Proper temperature control is essential, as these birds are sensitive to environmental changes. Farmers use large insulated barns equipped with automated feeding and watering systems, ensuring the poults receive constant nourishment. High-protein starter feed helps them grow rapidly. Bedding materials like wood shavings or straw cushion their legs and absorb moisture. Lighting schedules are carefully managed, often with dimmer settings to encourage rest and reduce stress. Farm staff monitor bird behavior closely. If poults huddle tightly, it may signal cold conditions, prompting adjustments in heat or ventilation. The goal is to transition the flock smoothly into the next growth phase with minimal losses. Growing phase, from poult to mature turkey. Once turkeys outgrow the brooding environment, they are moved to grow-out barns. These larger facilities can house thousands of birds under one roof. Automated feeding systems deliver carefully formulated diets consisting primarily of corn, soybean meal, and essential vitamins. The barns also have advanced ventilation systems to bring in fresh air and remove ammonia generated by manure. Farm managers collaborate with nutritionists and veterinarians to track bird health. As the turkeys mature, their feed composition shifts to balanced protein and energy intake, promoting muscle development rather than excess fat. Enrichment items such as straw bales may be placed within barns to stimulate natural behaviors and reduce aggression. By the time turkeys near market weight, usually between 15 and 40 pounds, efficient management has optimized feed conversion and minimized stress. Health management and biosecurity. Keeping disease at bay is a critical aspect of large-scale turkey farming. Farms implement biosecurity measures like disinfecting vehicles, restricting visitor access, and requiring protective clothing. Frequent testing for pathogens and routine vaccinations further shield the flock from common poultry diseases. While some farms administer antibiotics, there is growing consumer demand for antibiotic-free turkey, prompting many operations to adopt alternative health strategies. Veterinarians conduct regular flock checkups, often testing blood and fecal samples to detect early signs of illness. If a disease is identified, affected birds may be quarantined or treated promptly to prevent outbreak escalation. Farms also keep detailed records of medications and vaccinations to maintain transparency and meet regulatory requirements. Overall, disease prevention not only ensures healthier birds, but also protects product quality and farm profitability. Pre-harvest preparation. As turkeys approach market weight, producers coordinate with processing plants to schedule transport. Minimizing stress is vital at this stage because high stress can reduce meat quality. Farmers typically gather the birds into holding areas within the barn, simplifying the loading process once trucks arrive. Because temperature extremes can stress turkeys, loading often occurs in cooler hours to maintain comfort and prevent overheating. Transport crates or modules designed for proper ventilation are used to keep air circulating around the birds. Producers check that each flock meets plant specifications for age and weight, and all required health certifications are finalized before the birds depart. This preparation sets the stage for a smooth transition into the processing phase. Transportation and arrival at the processing plant. The distance between farm and processing facility varies. Shorter hauls tend to be better for bird welfare and cost efficiency. Upon arrival at the plant, trucks drive into a secure receiving area where workers unload the turkeys and allow them to rest briefly in holding pens. This holding time is crucial for reducing stress. Proper handling techniques are emphasized to avoid injuries like bruising that can affect meat quality. Processing plants often follow a strict schedule, moving the birds through inspection, stunning, and slaughter in a continuous flow. By carefully timing each stage, facilities maintain high throughput without sacrificing humane treatment or product consistency. Stunning and slaughter methods. Humane slaughter practices are mandated by law in many regions. One common method involves electrically stunning turkeys as they pass through a water bath while shackled, rendering them unconscious before bleeding. Another approach is controlled atmosphere stunning, KS, where birds are exposed to a gas mixture that causes unconsciousness without requiring them to be shackled while fully conscious. Both methods aim to minimize pain and distress. After stunning, an automated or manual cut severs the major blood vessels in the neck, allowing the turkeys to bleed out while unconscious. Inspectors frequently observe this process to ensure compliance with welfare regulations. The methods used directly impact both ethical considerations and the overall quality of the final product. Scalding, defeathering, and evisceration. Following exsanguination, turkeys enter a scalding tank of hot water that loosens feathers for easier removal. automated defeathering machines equipped with rubber fingers then strip feathers as the carcasses pass through. This step is remarkably efficient, enabling large plants to process thousands of turkeys each hour. Next, the evisceration line removes internal organs. Skilled workers and automated systems collaborate here, ensuring that edible parts like the heart, liver, and gizzard, known as giblets, are gathered separately. Any carcass showing signs of disease or contamination is flagged for further inspection. Plants uphold strict sanitation measures, equipment is disinfected regularly, and staff wear protective gear to maintain hygiene standards. Chilling and quality control. Prompt chilling is critical for inhibiting bacterial growth. Water immersion chilling submerges turkeys in cold water tanks, while air chilling uses chilled air to rapidly reduce the bird's temperature. Regardless of the method, the goal is to keep microbial counts in check. Quality control teams examine each turkey for defects, bruising, or leftover feathers. Microbial tests are also conducted at regular intervals, ensuring compliance with food safety regulations. Carcasses that fail checks are diverted, preventing potential hazards from entering the marketplace. After passing these inspections, turkeys may be packaged whole or segmented into breasts, thighs, wings, or ground products. Labels include nutritional information and traceability codes, which allow any recalls or issues to be tracked back to specific batches. Distribution and retail. Once packaged, turkeys are transferred to temperature-controlled storage areas before shipment. Depending on orders and shipping distances, they may travel by refrigerated trucks to distribution centers or direct to retailers. Grocery stores typically plan turkey orders weeks ahead of major holidays to ensure adequate inventory. Cold chain management is paramount during transit and storage, preserving freshness and safety. Some consumers prefer fresh, never-frozen turkeys, while others find convenience in frozen options. Restaurants and food service providers often receive portion cuts, which are easier to handle for large-scale meal prep. Effective logistics from farm to store ensure that supermarkets and restaurants can reliably stock turkey products year-round and during holiday rushes. Sustainability and ethical considerations. As global demand for turkey rises, sustainability becomes a pressing topic. Large farms consume considerable water and feed resources, and proper waste management is essential to reduce environmental impact. Many producers explore renewable energy options, water recycling, and more efficient feed conversion ratios to limit their ecological footprint. Animal welfare groups, meanwhile, push for expanded living spaces, improved lighting, and reduced stocking densities. Laws in certain regions mandate specific welfare standards, while consumer pressure encourages producers to adopt better practices. Despite potential increases in production costs, these measures can open premium markets for products labeled organic, free-range, or antibiotic-free. Ongoing research in biotechnology and precision farming tools also supports more ethical and eco-friendly approaches, shaping the future of commercial turkey farming. Conclusion and consumer awareness. Raising and processing millions of turkeys annually is a highly coordinated endeavor involving genetics, specialized housing, meticulous health protocols, and extensive logistics. Each link in the chain, from egg to final product, must operate efficiently to provide a consistent supply of turkey meat. Modern operations employ advanced technology to track bird growth, reduce disease risks, and streamline processing, all while striving to meet evolving consumer and regulatory demands. As a consumer, understanding these processes can help you make more informed choices about how your food is produced. Whether you seek organic, free-range, or conventional turkey, awareness of the industry's emphasis on biosecurity, humane handling, and sustainability can guide your decisions. While challenges like environmental impact and animal welfare continue to spark debate, the turkey industry also serves as a case study in how large-scale agriculture can adapt. The ultimate goal is to balance profitability, ethical responsibility, and consumer satisfaction, ensuring turkey remains a delicious and meaningful part of meals worldwide.
Every golden French fry from McDonald's begins its journey on a vast potato farm. Fast food fries from McDonald's are famed for their golden hue, ideal crisp, and unparalleled flavor. Can someone tell me how to make these fries? How is it ensured that each batch is of the same excellent quality? The interesting history of McDonald's French fries will be revealed in this story. Every stage, from planting and harvesting to processing in the factory and cooking in the restaurant, showcases ingenuity, precision, and attention to detail. Let's jump right in. Originally served as a substitute for potato chips on the original menu, McDonald's French fries first appeared in 1949. They have become an integral part of the fast food industry over the years. Fries from McDonald's used to be hand-cut and fried in animal fat. But as taste changed, the chain adapted by using healthier oils and more contemporary production methods without sacrificing the fries' signature flavor. With millions of servings served every day, they have become a global sensation today. The uniformity of McDonald's French fries is due to the use of carefully chosen potato cultivars, including Chepody and Russet Burbank. Fries with a crispy outside and a fluffy interior are the product of potatoes with a high starch content and a low moisture level. Locations of the farms. McDonald's partners with expansive farms in states known for having the best conditions for growing potatoes, such as Washington and Idaho. Quality and yield are guaranteed on these farms by means of modern farming techniques. To help achieve McDonald's environmental goals, several of its suppliers are implementing sustainable farming practices, such as rotating crops and using less water. Envision a landscape where verdant potato plants stretch out before you, their leaves rustling in the wind. Thousands of potatoes are lying under the earth, waiting to be dug up. Machines designed for this task delicately remove the potatoes from the ground, taking care not to bruise them. The potatoes are tossed into storage bins as the dirt is shook off, preparing them for the trip to the processing plant. Big vehicles with climate control take the potatoes from the field to the truck. Using these vehicles guarantees that the potatoes will stay fresh and unharmed while they are in transportation, extending their quality. The true metamorphosis starts when they reach the processing facility. Entering the plant, the beating heart of the operation, is next on the agenda. Here, the average potato starts its remarkable rise to fame as the most renowned French fry in the world. The potatoes are met with enormous industrial washers as they enter the plant. Envision a potato-themed version of a vehicle wash. These vehicles use high-pressure water jets to clear the ground of rocks, dirt, and other debris. To make sure not a single bit of dirt ends up in the finished product, it's a meticulous cleaning. The peeling process follows. Using high-speed peeling equipment, the cleaned potatoes are fed. Picture this: a huge spinning drum with rough surfaces all over it. The potato skins are delicately scraped off while the drum rotates, revealing the smooth, pale tubers that are prepared for the following stage. It is common practice to utilize steam in this area to soften the skins prior to abrasion in order to facilitate more rapid and efficient peeling. The potatoes go from the peeling station to the cutting machinery via a series of conveyor belts. The engineering behind these machines is quite remarkable. Think of a grid of extremely sharp blades being used to rapidly slice a potato. The potato is perfectly sliced into fry-sized strips in an instant. For later even frying, it is essential that the fries be uniform in size and shape, which is achieved by calibrating the cutting equipment. The level of accuracy is what really gets under my skin. Every single fry is checked using high-speed cameras to make sure it matches McDonald's high standards. To keep waste to a minimum, any material that doesn't pass muster is put to other purposes. Blanching is the next critical step in transforming the freshly cut fries. Fries are blanched when they are briefly cooked in boiling water. This step is useful for more than one thing. As a result, the fries retain their signature golden color and don't become discolored, thanks to the removal of superfluous sugars and carbohydrates. Fries are cooked as well, inside and out, by the heat, which softens them without changing their structure. After blanching is finished, the fries are quickly chilled to halt frying. This rapid shift in temperature fixes their texture and gets them ready for the following step. Do you ever ponder the secret ingredient behind McDonald's perfectly crisp fries? The key is in letting it dry. Massive industrial dryers are used to finish the fries after blanching. These devices remove extra moisture from the fries by blowing heated air over them. The last thing you want is for your fries to be soggy, so this is a crucial step. The fries' distinctive crunch is set in motion by the drying process, which prepares them for the first frying. The pre-frying step follows. The dry fries are cooked to perfection by immersing them in a mixture of vegetable oils. The fries get their light golden color and flavor from this partial frying step. At this point, they begin to take on the appearance of the beloved French fries. Fast food giant McDonald's has experimented with several different frying oils throughout the years. In keeping with current dietary trends, the fries are no longer cooked in cow tallow, but rather in a combination of healthier vegetable oils. In order to appeal to clients who are concerned about their health, this adjustment has preserved the classic taste. The fries are flash frozen at very low temperatures after they have been pre-fried. Preserving is the focus of this stage. By putting them in the freezer, the fries maintain their texture and flavor all the way to the restaurants. Imagine a scene where golden fries, laden on conveyor belts, slide into chilling tunnels and are quickly chilled to perfection. Maintaining high standards of quality is critical throughout the entire procedure. The fries are constantly being checked for size, shape, and texture by means of high-tech cameras and sensors. Fries are taken off the line if they don't match McDonald's exacting standards. This painstaking process selects only the finest fries for further processing. Branded bags are used to pack the frozen fries in a way that keeps them fresh. Refrigerated trucks are filled with these bags once they are sealed and branded. Fries for McDonald's outlets all over the nation are delivered by this extensive network of trucks. The fries are delivered in top shape since the travel from the manufacturer to the restaurant is quick and efficient. Now, we've reached the last stop on our journey, the McDonald's kitchen. The fries are kept in the restaurant's freezers until they're ready to be cooked. Small batches of perfectly fried fries are prepared for each order that comes in. This last process of frying is carried out in fryers that have been specifically constructed to guarantee uniform cooking. Lightly sprinkled with McDonald's distinctive salt blend, the fries are released from the fryer. With careful attention to detail, this seasoning phase guarantees that every fry is salted to perfection. Fries are prepared and supplied fresh and crispy to customers' delight in just a few minutes. Minimizing its negative effects on the environment is a top priority for McDonald's. The initiative aims to decrease water consumption in potato growing, investigate the feasibility of renewable energy sources for their operations, and encourage suppliers to implement sustainable farming techniques. Across the world, McDonald's serves more than 9 million pounds of fries daily. A unique dextrose solution used during manufacturing to bring out their golden hue is also responsible for their delicious flavor. Due to their widespread popularity, fries consistently rank among the top meals featured in Instagram food photos. Every year, McDonald's uses more than 4 billion pounds of potatoes in their processing. Curious about how McDonald's fries are always so perfectly done? If you enjoyed this behind-the-scenes look, please subscribe to our channel and give it a like. Healthier oils. Meeting customer demand for healthier options required a huge challenge: the transition to trans fat-free oils. Efficiency and quality control in potato processing are being enhanced through the application of advanced robotics and AI. In an effort to lessen its impact on the environment, McDonald's is looking into biodegradable packaging for its fry containers. Working together with farmers to implement sustainable farming practices, such as crop rotation and soil health improvements, can increase productivity while reducing environmental harm. Which McDonald's menu item do you prefer the most? Tell us what you think in the comments section and spread the word by sharing this video. A French fry goes through an incredible medley of farming, science, and technology on its way from the fields of Idaho to the fryer near you. The goal is to have the ideal fry. Therefore, every stage, from planting to harvesting to processing to cooking, is deliberate.
Lay's chips start their journey on specialty potato farms. Because of their optimal growth conditions, these farms are carefully selected to produce potatoes that are high in starch and low in sugar, making them excellent for crispy, golden chips. Potatoes grown especially for their size, texture, and low moisture content, such as Atlantic, Snowden, and Lady Rosetta, are used by Lay's. These types guarantee that the chips cook through without burning or getting mushy. In order to increase fertility, farmers till the ground months before planting, loosening the soil and adding nutrients and compost. It's crucial to have enough drainage since too much water can damage the potatoes. In order to provide them adequate area to grow healthily, seed potatoes are planted in rows by the early spring. To guarantee accuracy and plant each potato at precisely the correct depth, farmers depend on mechanical planters. In order to reduce water waste, drip irrigation systems are used on modern farms to provide water straight to the roots. To encourage healthy plant growth, farmers use smart sensors to track soil conditions and nutrient levels throughout the growing season. The potatoes are ready to be harvested after 90 to 120 days. They are dug up and automatically sorted by harvesting machines before being loaded onto trucks. To ensure quality control, potatoes that are infected or damaged are thrown out right away. To guarantee freshness, the harvested potatoes are then delivered straight to the Lay's facility. Within a few hours of leaving the fields, the newly harvested potatoes reach the Lay's facility. For the potatoes to maintain their moisture content and quality, time is of the essence. The quality inspection section is the first checkpoint, where automated scanners and factory staff make sure that only the best potatoes are used in production. Rejected potatoes are sent for animal feed or composting if they are too big, too small, or discolored. Conveyor belts carry the authorized potatoes to huge washing facilities. Clean potatoes are prepared for slicing after being cleaned by high-pressure water jets and brushes that remove soil, debris, and any remaining pesticide. While some potato peels can be eaten, Lay's removes the skin completely to guarantee a consistent texture. Friction rollers are used in industrial peeling equipment to remove the outer skin off potatoes without causing any harm. The potatoes go through high-speed slicers after being peeled. With its ability to slice hundreds of potatoes every minute, these machines guarantee that every slice is the same thickness. Every chip will cook evenly when fried because to this uniformity. To get rid of extra starch, the uncooked slices are cleaned in cold water baths. The chips would clump together when frying if this step wasn't taken, resulting in an inconsistent cook. Additionally, this rinse step makes the finished product crispier. Before frying, the slices are gently dried on vibrating conveyor belts to eliminate any last traces of moisture. This is an important step because when the chips are immersed in hot oil, water can create dangerous splattering. Here's where the magic happens. Raw potato slices are turned into our favorite crispy chips. The slices are immersed in hot oil as they pass through massive industrial fryers. To guarantee that the chips fry uniformly, the oil is maintained at a constant 350 degrees Fahrenheit, 176 degrees Celsius. For roughly 3 to 4 minutes, the slices stay in the oil. To keep the chips from adhering together, revolving paddles automatically agitate them. The distinctive crunch is produced as the water within each slice evaporates during cooking. After being fried, the chips go along conveyors that drain excess oil. This guarantees that they stay crisp, light, and not unduly oily. It's time to give each chip its distinct flavor, be it barbecue, sour cream and onion, or classic salted. The seasoning is carefully distributed over the newly fried chips as they pass through revolving drums. With the use of precision sprayers, every chip is perfectly coated, guaranteeing that no mouthful is flavorless. Every chip receives an even seasoning thanks to the drum's revolving motion. Lay's engineers meticulously regulate the seasoning content to provide a uniform flavor in each batch. At Lay's, quality is a given. To make sure every chip satisfies their exacting criteria, the business uses both sophisticated technology and human inspectors. The chips go through laser-guided scanners that look for flaws like discolored patches or burned edges. Chips that fail the test are taken off the manufacturing line and fed to animals. Additionally, Lay's uses human testers to sample chips at random throughout the day for taste testing. To make sure the chips are ideal before packaging, these testers assess the flavor, texture, and crispness. The chips proceed to the packing equipment after passing quality check. To guarantee that each bag contains the proper quantity, the chips are mechanically weighed and portioned. After that, the packaging machines put chips into the bags and use nitrogen gas to keep the chips fresh. Every bag is sealed with heat to keep out air. The chips are shielded from staleness and crushing during transportation by nitrogen gas. The bags are given a batch code and expiration date, which aids in inventory management and, in the event of a product recall. After being packaged, the chips are transported to distribution sites in cartons. They are then sent to supermarkets, petrol stations, vending machines, and grocery stores all around the world. Lay's makes sure the chips are fresh and ready to consume by using an advanced inventory management system. Lay's is dedicated to using sustainable production methods. The facility turns discarded chips and leftover potato peels into compost or animal feed. In Lay's production line, nothing is wasted. Lay's carbon footprint is decreased by using wind and solar energy to power many of its factories. In an effort to cut down on plastic waste throughout its international operations, Lay's is also experimenting with biodegradable packaging materials.
Imagine walking through the aisles of your favorite store, spotting that familiar box of Choco Pies and grabbing it without a second thought. But have you ever paused to think about the incredible journey behind each pie? What if I told you that deep inside America's most advanced factories, millions of these chocolatey delights are crafted with precision every single day? Get ready to uncover the jaw-dropping process that transforms simple ingredients into a snack-time legend. Trust me, you won't look at Choco Pies the same way again. And hey, if you love diving into the world of food production, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss a video. It all begins with the best ingredients. Factories source tons of essential components like flour, sugar, cocoa powder, and eggs from trusted suppliers. But the real star? Marshmallow cream and high-quality chocolate. These ingredients are carefully selected to ensure every Choco Pie tastes exactly as you remember from your childhood. Deliveries arrive in bulk, often in 18-wheeler trucks, unloading massive sacks and barrels of raw materials. The factory's first task is quality control, ensuring every batch of ingredients meets strict standards. From inspecting cocoa for richness to checking the flour's consistency, nothing is left to chance. This step ensures a consistent and delectable taste in every pie. Once the raw ingredients are ready, it's time to start the magic. The first major step is mixing the batter. Huge industrial mixers capable of holding hundreds of pounds come into play here. Flour, sugar, eggs, and water are combined, forming a silky, smooth batter. These mixers run with precise timing and speed to ensure the mixture's texture remains uniform. A key element here is automation. Factory systems are programmed to dispense just the right amount of each ingredient into the mixers. This ensures consistency across every batch, leaving no room for error. Once mixed, the batter is transported via pipes to the next stage of production. Now that the batter is ready, it's time to give it shape. Conveyor belts fitted with specially designed molds receive the batter. These molds are responsible for creating the round, fluffy cake layers that make up the Choco Pie. Imagine an endless line of perfectly shaped cakes traveling along the belt. Advanced technology ensures each mold gets the same amount of batter, guaranteeing identical sizes. This step is crucial because even the slightest difference could throw off the entire sandwich structure. Once shaped, the batter enters one of the most fascinating parts of the process: baking. These cakes are cooked in massive tunnel ovens, which are hundreds of feet long. Unlike your oven at home, These high-speed machines operate at controlled temperatures and use convection technology to ensure even baking on all sides. Each cake spends only a few minutes in the oven, but the result is perfection. Soft, fluffy cakes with a golden brown finish. The speed and precision of these tunnel ovens allow factories to bake thousands of cakes per hour without compromising quality. Fresh out of the oven, these cakes need to cool down quickly to maintain their texture and structure. Enter the cooling conveyor system, where industrial fans rapidly bring the cakes to the right temperature. This step is all about timing. Cool them too fast, and they might dry out. Cool them too slowly, and the marshmallow filling will melt upon assembly. The cooling process ensures that the cakes are ready for the next step without losing their signature softness. Watching this part of the production line is mesmerizing, as rows of cakes glide effortlessly down the conveyor, ready to be transformed into Choco Pies. Now comes the part that makes Choco Pies so irresistible: the marshmallow filling. Industrial machines equipped with precise dispensers pipe a thick, gooey layer of marshmallow cream onto one side of the cake. The filling process is calibrated to ensure the perfect amount lands on each cake, creating that signature sweet, fluffy center. Well, here's a fun fact. Some factories even use specialized nozzles that can create different marshmallow textures, from airy and light to rich and dense, depending on the brand's recipe. This step is a perfect blend of science and art. Once the marshmallow cream is in place, it's time to turn these individual cakes into sandwiches. Another conveyor belt lines up the top cake layers, which are gently pressed onto the marshmallow-filled cakes. This step might look simple, but it's incredibly precise. Machines are calibrated to ensure that just the right amount of pressure is applied, keeping the marshmallow from spilling out while securing the top layer. This process is all about balance. Too much pressure, and the pies could lose their shape. Too little, and they won't hold together properly. Each sandwich is then prepared for its chocolate bath. This is where the real magic happens. The Choco Pies travel under a curtain of melted chocolate. Imagine an endless waterfall of rich, velvety chocolate enveloping each pie, coating it from all angles. This process ensures an even, glossy layer of chocolate, giving the pies their iconic look and taste. The chocolate used is specially formulated to harden just enough to provide that satisfying snap when you bite into it, without being too brittle. Factories often recycle excess chocolate, filtering and reheating it for the next batch, ensuring no waste. After their chocolate coating, the Choco Pies pass through a cooling tunnel. This high-tech tunnel uses controlled temperatures to harden the chocolate while maintaining the pie's structural integrity. The pies glide through the tunnel on a conveyor, emerging at the other end with a perfectly set chocolate shell. This step is critical in achieving that ideal balance of textures: a soft, fluffy cake inside and a smooth, firm chocolate exterior. It's a fine-tuned process that ensures every bite delivers the perfect crunch and melt-in-your-mouth experience. With the Choco Pies fully assembled, it's time for quality control. Advanced scanners and human inspectors work together to ensure each pie meets strict standards. Machines check for uniform size, shape, and chocolate coverage, while human inspectors ensure there are no imperfections or defects. This rigorous process guarantees that only the best Choco Pies make it to store shelves. Any pies that don't meet standards are removed and often repurposed for other uses, such as ingredient testing or employee snacks. Once approved, the Choco Pies move to the packaging line. Here, high-speed machines wrap each pie individually to maintain freshness. The pies are then grouped into boxes, which are sealed, labeled, and prepared for shipment. Packaging machines are incredibly efficient, capable of wrapping and boxing thousands of pies per hour. Each box is coded with a production date, ensuring traceability from the factory to the consumer. With the Choco Pies boxed and ready, they're loaded onto trucks for distribution. From here, they're shipped to grocery stores, vending machines, and convenience stores across the country. Distribution is a well-oiled machine, with logistics teams ensuring the pies arrive fresh and on time. Whether you're grabbing one from a gas station or enjoying a box at home, these Choco Pies have traveled a long way to reach you. American factories are not just about efficiency, they're also committed to sustainability. Many facilities recycle excess materials, from chocolate to packaging. They also use energy-efficient machines and renewable energy sources to reduce their carbon footprint. Sustainability doesn't stop there. Factories are constantly innovating, looking for ways to make production even more eco-friendly, all while delivering the same delicious Choco Pies we know and love. And there you have it, the fascinating journey of how bulk Choco Pies are made in American factories. From raw ingredients to your hands, every step is a testament to precision, technology, and a love for sweet treats. If you enjoyed this deep dive into food production, don't forget to like this video, leave a comment below, and subscribe to our channel for more behind-the-scenes looks at how your favorite foods are made. Your support helps us bring you more exciting content, so thank you.